Here's Adam Kadavy.
It's a gorgeous 70-degree evening here at Darner Field in Scott City as the month is flipped to October. And tonight the Scott City Beavers begin the second half of their 2021 season here at home for homecoming as they'll be facing the Russell Broncos. A good Friday evening to you and welcome to Darner Field here as we bring you Scott City Beaver football here tonight on KSKL and also on the KSKL app. I'm Adam Kadavy. Alongside me, Tim McGonigal. Tonight, Scott City comes in with a record of 3-1 on the air. More importantly, 1-0 in district play. They won their 17th consecutive district opening game last Friday night, or 15th, I should say, excuse me. A 21-6 win at Goodland against the Cowboys, scoring all 21 of their points in the first half and just kind of getting out of their, just surviving there and getting out of the Goodland with the victory, more importantly, to get to 3-1. On the other side, Russell, they started out 2-0 with wins over Ellis County opponents, Ellis and TMP Marion in triple overtime. Well, they've been shut out on the road this year so far in their last two games. They were at Norton and lost 40-0, and then to Southeast of Saline to open up district play last Friday night, one of the top teams in Class 3A, 71-0. Here we go, Tim, tonight, week 5, and in a way it feels like it's kind of a week 1 for some of the Scott City players tonight due to the injury bug.
It is. That's what I'm sure we're going to discuss some of that because we got some new starters and some new people in different positions. And I have the same kind of feeling, Adam, that I do before the first game of the year. It's kind of like, okay, what do we expect now? Because, first game of the year, you really don't know what to expect. Well, here we are. We're ready for game number 5, and we've got some of them same thoughts and feelings.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be an interesting game tonight here. Scott City without 3 players, 2 of them for the year. We'll kind of get into that a little bit later on in our pregame. But Russell also has some injury issues as well. They do return their top returning rusher from a year ago, but lost their leading rusher coming into tonight for tonight's ball game. As I mentioned, we'll talk about that a little bit later on in our pregame. But it's going to be an important game for Scott City, especially if you want to try to at least divide for those top 2 spots to get a first-round home playoff game. You have to get to 2-0 tonight here, and in order to do that, you got to win.
That's exactly how it works, Adam, and we do want to play at home. That it's the 9th game of the year now. Things have kind of changed in football, and the 9th game of the year is really the first round of the playoffs, and undecided of who you will play until the season progresses and we find out. Usually it's not decided till after the 8th game of the year. And Adam, I'm with you. Who wants to travel? I want to play at home.
Well, they're getting ready for the homecoming festivities here tonight, and they're getting ready for their ceremony. When we'll come back here, we'll have pregame comments from head coach Jim Turner as Scott City gets set to take on the Russell Broncos here, week 5 of high school football. We'll do that after this timeout. This is Scott City Beaver football.
Scott City takes pride in being part of Kansas's cattle feeding industry and is constantly aware of the specific needs of today's cattlemen. You can expect the best at Fairley Feed Yard, located 7 miles south and 6 miles west of Scott.
At American Implement, we know that our farmers and ranchers are getting up and going to work every morning to provide food, fuel, and fiber for the world. And even though time and technology keeps us constantly changing, one thing will always remain the same. We promise that we'll continue working right beside you. We appreciate all that you do for our country and our communities. From all of us at American Implement, thank you, and may God bless the American farmer and rancher.
For tube heaters, gas fireplaces, gas piping, and sheet metal. They service for both residential and commercial units. For repairs or estimates, call 620-872-3508 or visit them at 910 West 5th Street in Scott City. For Row Heating and Cooling, proudly supports the Scott City Beavers.
Life is all about your vision. That's what Dr. Joshua Gooden and the staff at Scott City Eye Center believe. They care about your health and are dedicated to exceptional service to give your vision the level of attention it deserves. Dr. Gooden can diagnose and treat an array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. It's easy to see that Scott City Eye Center cares for your vision. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Joshua Gooden today at 620-872-0040. Scott City Eye Center supports all area school activities.
Are you a user? If not, First National Bank of Scott City wants you to be. I'm serious. Use mobile and online banking. Not only can you look at your daily account history and spot fraud, you can also set alerts that will notify you of your account balance if it drops below a certain amount, notifications that your statement is available, and even when your loan payment is due. And let's not forget about online bill pay. It's one of the biggest time and money savers of all. Come check it out at First National Bank of Scott City, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Scott Community Foundation is a nonprofit organization dedicated to preserving local wealth so that the communities in and around
basketball, track, and field, student council, encore, swim club, and HOSA. She is a member of Country Cousins 4-H Club and the Community Christian Church Youth Group. Her hobbies include hanging out with friends, playing the piano, and going to KSU games. Colin is the son of Jeremy and Krista McDaniel. He participates in football, wrestling, track, and FFA. He attends Pence Community Church and Youth Group. Colin enjoys riding motorcycles, hunting, playing sports, and spending time with family and friends.
Hey, do you need a doggy door to come to Sarah?
All right, I'm back.
Hey, Colin.
Okay.
Good, how are you?
Hey, boys up top? Yeah. Oh, yeah, copy real quick. Yeah, hey boys up top, like, Jensen specifically, get in tight on those kids. Leslie is the daughter of Luis and Lenore Macias. She participates in Halo, Student Council, HOSA, Art Club, and Book Club. She enjoys rescuing stray cats and helping with the girls hanging, Jace is the son of Mike and Kate Cleobe. He participates in football, basketball, and track. He is a member of St. Joseph Catholic Church.
Down. That's how I want to sit.
We need to focus on the kids. Golf, hanging with the boys, and hanging out with his girlfriend. There you go. Thank you. Down center, though,
Between.
Now we present to you the 2021 King and Queen candidates representing this.
You want to hand me that other one?
On the 50-yard line. Go to Gary. Go to Gary. Go to Gary. How are you,
Just like a man having to wait for his woman.
Jacobson. Melanie is the daughter of Jordan and Katrina Duff. She participates in NHS HOSA softball and is a manager for football. She is a member of the Penn Community Church and is a leader of the youth Bible study. She enjoys spending time with family and friends and managing football with her besties. She plans to attend KU and major in nursing or speech and language pathology. Josh is the son of John and Cassie Jacobson. He participates in football, forensics, kindness project, Gamers Club, musical, only because they said he didn't have to sing, and student council. He serves tacos at Taco Grande. His hobbies include hunting with the boys and his family, going to the gym with his dad, and most importantly, spending time with his family. His college plans include a major in computer science with a specialty in cybersecurity at an undetermined school. Loves reading, hanging out with her friends, and going to Beaver football games, and doing homework with her brother Jax. Her college plans include playing volleyball at yet a determined school. Carson Farrow is the son of Shane and Becky Farrow. He participates in football, track, and student council. He attends Community Christian Church Youth Group and is a member of the Manning Jayhawkers 4-H Club. He enjoys playing golf and doing this near his calculus homework. His plans for college are still undecided at this time.
I'm good if you guys are good.
Claire Hawkins, escorted by Max Contreras.
15 minutes or so.
Participating in cross-country, track, band, jazz band, Scholars Bowl, FBLA, NHS, Hip Club, Student Council, and School She's a member of the Pit Band for
Take a look at tonight's ball game. Scott City last
and Bible study at Community
it was a
Christian
21-6 win.
Claire enjoys playing bass guitar, reading, and watching Patrick's
Half, the coach alluded to in the
She plans to major in English with a minor in
second half
jazz
with
at
one
Washburn
person down
University.
already. You had Jace Thomas
Max
out
is
since
the
the
son
first
of
quarter.
Caesar and
But
Yvette
after that,
Contreras.
you had
He participates in forensics, musical band, jazz
more of
band,
a conservative
Scholars
approach
Bowl,
on offense
the Kindness
than throwing
Project,
it
and
down.
is president of the senior class and his hobbies include ignoring Snapchats for weeks at a time, spending time with family, and learning about astrology. He plans to attend Washburn University to major in business.
Oh, I finally have.
Our junior attendants this year are Madden Dermer and Griffin Wright. Madden is the daughter of Aaron and Megan Derby. Griffin is the son of Matt and Byron. Here to crown this year's king and queen are last year's queen, Allie Brunheim, and king, Warren Thoreau.
I think last week before we started, 71 yards for Scott City on the offense, 172 on the ground, 99 through the air, and I think we can kind of see that a little bit more of a balance here as well coming into tonight.
This year's 2021 homecoming king is Max Contreras. Max, please crown Ella Rumford as your 2021
Scott City is going to make some adjustments all across the board here. And, you're going to have J.P. Harris, who's been at right guard all season. He's now going to be in the back. Fullback tonight. He'll wear number 42 from number 51.
On behalf of the Student Council, I would like to thank everyone for coming out and showing their support for the SCHS activities and athletics. Enjoy the game and go Beavers! Make smart choices!
Are we going to go down to? Are they having one? Are they doing it? Mom, you should.
Circle C Farms is family owned and operated. They offer a complete line of top quality farming services. Circle C Farms is now offering grid sampling and precision fertilizer applications. They have the right equipment for your job.
Ball game, you find out what the other team's good at, and you try and force them out of that into something they don't like to do. And in a single wing offense, they don't like to throw the football.
You're right there. On the other side, Russell, they lost their leading rusher so far this year, Jacob Winholz. He's a 159-pound senior. He came in with 181 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. He is out with an injury tonight, and they return one of their top players. He's a 4-year starter, Jesse Whitmer. He's also a speedy running back, 194-pound senior. Brings a little size back to their wishbone offense. Their fullback, Tim, is Jacob Nye. He's only 148 pounds.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens there. But Wyatt Middleton, very capable, and Andrew Oath, the senior. They like to pass it. If they do pass it out of 10 times this year, like Josh Somm, the tight end.
Well, he's a tall kid, too, when he's 6'3". So said he weighed about 180 pounds, but still, he's probably a very athletic kid, probably a really good basketball player.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, being 6'3". But, they have some weapons, Adam. And, I don't want to get into my keys to the game just yet.
Russell, this year, they beat Ellis 17-6 to win week 1, and then week 2 over their an old rival, TMP Marion. They beat them in triple overtime, 23-17. That was a huge win. You look at what TMP has done now. They have won every game since then. They've beaten Plainville and Syracuse and some of the 1A schools.
Well, TMP is the last couple of years, they've kind of righted their ship up there. You know, they were on I couldn't believe how far they'd fallen off as a high school football team.
And Mark Baldwin is the first-year head coach at Russell, and he's been in the school Russell for a little over a decade now, and he runs the rec program. He's actually coached some of these kids in youth football back in 5th and 6th grade, so he knows them very well, and they know him. He was their middle school coach last year, but what's tough for Russell, they've had a tough time getting going. This is their 3rd head coach in 4 years.
Yes, they have. I was glad to see them move the middle school coach up.
Yeah.
We talked about that, earlier. When it happened, I think you and I talked about it and said that's the way to do it. He knows the kids. The kids in junior high, I think they've had some success even.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Russell will run a 4-3 defense, and so that'll be the 2nd straight week Scott City will see a 4-3 defense. But, whoever plays Scott City, the opponent is always going to send another person up there to have 8 men in the box.
Oh, absolutely, Adam, because we're going to run.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the game for Scott City. We want to establish the line of scrimmage and win that battle. So, that's the way it is. I think they're going to be used to that.
It's been Russell over the last 2 games have been outscored by Norton and Southeast Saline 111-0. So it'll be interesting to see how this team gets fired up here coming into Scott City tonight.
I know. We know that Southeast of Saline, they're quite the football team. I don't know. Norton, I don't think, is as good as what they've been in the past.
Yeah. It's just hard to tell. Yeah, they're a good team. They're always going to be well coached.
Yes, that's right. Good team. And Norton beat Goodland, I think, first game of the year in overtime.
Yeah, it was a triple overtime.
Oh, another triple
33-27, yeah.
Oh, well, I don't like overtime games. I can't imagine going 3 of them.
Yeah. It's a good game, but it can always get a little interesting there. We'll step aside for a timeout. We'll have starters, keys of the game, and the kickoff here between Scott City and Russell here. Before we go to timeout, mention the homecoming king and queen. Congratulations to them, the homecoming king, Max Contreras, and the homecoming queen, Ella Rumford. Congratulations to them being crowned here. We'll take this timeout. This is Beaver Football.
And as always, they bring you tomorrow's technology to today's farming. So stop on by and visit with Steve and Ted about your needs, or just give them a call at 620-872-3299. Circle C Farms is a proud sponsor of the Beaver Broadcasting Network.
Furrow Heating and Cooling of Scott City is a proud sponsor of Beaver activities. Brent and Angie take pride in helping our activities and support our students 100%. They can also help you with any heating and cooling needs that you have. Give Furrow Heating and Cooling a call at 620-872-3508 and see if they can help you with your needs today.
Fairleigh Feed Yard is dedicated to investing in our facilities and staff to provide the best experience possible for the cattle feeder and, in the end, the consumers of our product. We are always in the market to purchase corn and other commodities from local producers. Call our office at 620-872-2111 for current pricing. Our dedicated employees and their families are very important to us, and we are proud of their children that are current Beavers and individuals that will grow into those roles in the future. Fairleigh Feed Yard is privileged to support Scott City youth and are honored to cheer on the Beavers.
If you're Darner Field in Scott City as we get ready for Week 5 of high school football tonight. Scott City and the Russell Broncos. Starting lineups presented by Security State Bank. And Scott City and Leota Free Bill Pay and Online Banking. Safe, security, easy to use. Member FDIC. For the Russell Broncos, coached by Mark Baldwin in his first season, it'll be Andrew Roth at quarterback. The 146-pound senior, a touchdown pass and a pick. He also has 149 rushing yards this year. He's their second leading rusher. In the backfield at fullback, it's Jacob Nye, a 148-pound junior. Jesse Whitmer, watch out for him. Hopefully Scott City limits him and did not get him in the open tonight. He is a 194-pound senior. He has a lot of speed. Wyatt Middleton, a 155-pound junior, has a rushing touchdown this year for the Broncos. The tight end is Josh Salm. And Jace Pierman, a senior and a junior. Logan Keller is the center. He's a 175-pound senior. Left guard Aries Winzerling, a 208-pound senior. Braden Strobel, a 166-pound junior, is a right guard. Blake Haas, he's a 278-pound senior left tackle. The 200-pound sophomore Aiden Morrell at right tackle for the Russell Broncos. Scott City's going to run a 5-3 look here. Carter Gooden, Adrian Elder, Josh Jacobson will be the defensive tackles. Jayden Lewis getting his first defensive start of the year, along with Gus Hawkins at the D end. The middle linebacker getting his first career start, Houston Frank. Brady Welker and J.P. Harris, the other backers. Carson Froh and Colin McDaniel, the corners, and the free safety, Dylan Metzger. Could see Avery Nolan there as well tonight on defense. Let's quickly go to keys of the game here, presented by State Farm agent Michael Trout.
Well, I kind of gave away my keys of the game earlier in our talk there, just about did. It's them offensive linemen. I think we need to focus on offensive linemen tonight. They never get talked about. And we got two Carter brothers starting tonight.
Or Gooden brothers, yeah.
Gooden brothers, yeah.
Carter and Tanner.
Tanner, there you go. And let's see, we got Lewis, Pazdernick, and Elder.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, those guys, oh, and we should throw Gus Hawkins in there too. I'm telling you, they're the guys who really decide whether we win or lose football games. You got to score points. They're the six that decide that a lot of times.
Russell won the toss. The Broncos elected to defer to the second half. Scott City will defend the north end zone on a beautiful 66-degree night. The little wind out of the south-southwest, a slight breeze. So Scott City will be on offense first. It will be Russell kicking off. Charlie Krug, who averages about 30 yards a kickoff. He will be set to kick it off at the 40-yard line. Russell wearing their road white tops. They have blue pants. And on their visiting jerseys, they have the blue numbers with the red trim and letters. Plain white helmet, nothing on there except maybe some decals or some little stickers for their performances. The blue pants. Scott City in their home dark blue uniforms with the white numbers and letters and the light blue pants, light blue helmets, the SC decal on the left side, and the jersey number on the right. As deep to return will be back for Scott City, Evan Fry, as well as Carson Froese were underway to be taken by Froese at his own 10-yard line. He'll go up the middle, 15 across the 20, 25. Oh, he stumbled as he gets to the 35-yard line. If he doesn't stumble there, he might have been tripped up at about the 30. He might be into the end zone for an opening kickoff.
I agree, Adam. It was opening up just to his right. If that last guy hadn't tackled him, we'd have had a foot race down this sideline.
Jayden Lewis gets a second straight start at center. Performed pretty well last week. You have the Gooden brothers, Carter at left guard, Tanner Gooden, the sophomore right guard, getting his first start. Wing T setup, fullback. First down is J.P. Harris, left side for Brady Welker. Across the 40, cuts it up, 45. He's got the first down across the 45 as he was tackled that time by Aiden Morrell, the sophomore defensive lineman, for a gain of 11.
Boy, the blocking on that left side was just fantastic, Adam. Really created a big hole. Russell looks little to me.
Yes, they do. They're 208, 201, 175, and 166 on the front four. First and 10, Beavers, middle of the field, their own 46. First minute of the game, no score. Right side to Carson Froese. Gets across the 48 and is drilled back there. And making his presence known as Jesse Whitmer. His first game back since week 1 against Ellis, and limits Fro to a gain of 2.
Yeah, even he looks small, but when you look at the roster, he's 6 foot, 195 pounds.
He's their second biggest, really, in the secondary and linebacker core. Or actually, he is their biggest. Second down, spread out for Scott City, 3 to left, 1 to the right. Metzger back to pass on second down, has all kinds of time now. Pocket collapses, he'll tuck it up. Outside the numbers, across midfield, he'll be about 3 yards shy at the 47-yard line. Jesse Whitmer again on the tackle, but a nice little scramble for 4 yards for Metzger sets up a 3rd down and 3.
That was a nice scramble. He did a good job of avoiding tacklers and stiff-armed a guy, got away from him. That was awesome.
First, a 3rd down of the night. Scott City this year, 36% on 3rd downs. A 3rd and 3 at the Bronco 47, 10:40 to go first quarter, no score. 2 wings set up, tight end is Hawkins to the right, receiver McDaniel left. It'll be up the middle. This is to J.P. Harris, and he gets maybe a gain of 1 to the 46-yard line. He was tackled right there by Aiden Morrell. So it sets up a 4th down and about 2 from the 46 with 10:20 to go first quarter.
We'll be going for this, Adam.
No question about it. Last couple of plays, Russell's really done a good job containing the Scott City rush here. The Beavers this year on 4th down, 57%. They were 1 of 2 last week. And an offset eye, wing to the right is Aaron Rellis, tied in left side. 10 minutes to go first quarter. Harris with that is going to be a 4th down carry for Welker, and he's going to be stuffed a yard shy of the first down at the 45. A big pile there. And Russell holds as leading the charge that time was Braden Strobel, the 166-pound junior, and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, there was no need to measure or anything. There was just no way. He didn't even get across that 45-yard line.
First and 10, Broncos at their own 45 to start this game. No score with 9:51 to go in the first quarter. So Russell spreads things out. They'll send a receiver and make that 2 receivers to both sides from the left hash mark, about their own 45-yard line, 2 minutes into the game. They'll send Whitmer in motion, or correction, that is Middleton. They'll run an option right side, keeping up and tripping on the turf. No gain to the 45 goes the quarterback, Andrew Roth, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and long coming up.
Quarterback looks quick.
He's only 5'10", but 146 pounds, senior.
Yeah, but he's got quick feet. I don't know, when they put that man in motion, my first thought was they're going that way.
2nd and 10 for the Broncos at their own 45, middle of the field, moving from south to north in the first quarter. No score, 9:15 to go first quarter. Offset eye, kind of that wishbone formation. Quarterback sweep right side for Middleton, and he's going to be swallowed up. Gus Hawkins and Carter Gooden swallow him up for a 2-yard loss back at the 43, maybe a yard loss to the 44, but a 3rd and long coming up.
Well, Russell's going the wrong direction.
Roth has carried it more than anybody else on the team this year. He has 49 carries coming into the game. Windholtz had 25, Whitmer had just 3, and Middleton had 25. 3rd and 11 for the Broncos at their own 44-yard line with 8:40 to go first quarter, no score. Scott City defense just 22% on 3rd down. Toss left side, getting it to Whitman. Scott City trying to string the play out. Whitmer will get to the outside. He'll get it into Scott City territory. They'll mark him about at the 47-yard line. A nice gain on the play of about 10 yards.
I think you'll see, I think Russell will probably go for it on 4th down too, Adam.
I agree.
I can't see them punting the football.
Their punter is Jace Pierman, and he's usually lined up at tight end, but it's a quarterback getting the call from Coach Mark Baldwin on the sideline. They have 15 to snap it, under 8.5 to go first quarter, no score. Scott City defense on 4th down, 50% this year. Wishbone 2 tight end set from the Scott City 47. It's Whitmer going right side, and he is going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard. Hawkins in there, Carter Gooden, even J.P. Harrison. It's a turnover on down, so the defenses have been tested early on 4th down.
Sure have, Adam. You know, we were talking about that offensive line for Scott City, and really for Russell, we could say the same thing. Neither one of them could get the big push to get the 4th down to turn into a 1st and 10.
8:26 to go first quarter. Both teams denied on their opening possession. 1st and 10. Scott City at their own 46.5-yard line. Wing to left is Ruelas. It'll be a carry left side for Welker. Falls the lead blocker, squirts through and into to Russell territory for about a gain of about 6 to the Bronco 48-yard line, where he's brought down by Aiden Morrell.
Nice run, good blocking right at the point of attack.
Last week, Welker had 19 carries for 79 yards in the game. That was his season high and career high.
Just a sophomore.
2nd and about 4 from the Bronco 48-yard line. It'll be a play right side to Fro. This had a little bit of a crease, but quickly surrounded, about a gain of 2 to the 46. Tackle made by Logan Keller, a 175-pound senior. Sets up a 3rd and 2, and it feels like same story here as the opening possession.
Yeah. Well, we pulled both guards, came to the right. I thought it was probably going to pop open, but Russell got some penetration.
Scott City 0-1 on 3rd downs here. 7:20 to work first quarter in a scoreless game. It's a 2-wing.
Oh, look at this.
I don't think that's the right formation. They have too many men in the backfield. They moved Ruelas to a tight end left side. I think
we got 5 in the backfield right
Scott
now.
City has to call timeout here. Oh, they do move into a tight end. Plenty of time. Left side here. Welker has the outside. He's got the 1st down and more. Turns it up across the 40, down to about the 36, 37-yard line. You have a little confusion there. Ruelas' 2nd game of the year and hasn't run a lot on offense, but it didn't matter. It's a 1st down to the 38.
Yeah, if Ruelas would have stayed where he was, kind of in not with a hand down, Adam, they'd have called us for 5 in the backfield, but when he went ahead and went in to the tight end position, there you go.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to left for Scott City at the Russell 38 left hash mark. Scoreless game, 7 minutes first quarter. 12 to snap it here. His shotgun is Harris to the right of Metzger, who rolls to his right on 1st down. Will fire it in the flat or right side near the numbers at the 30-yard line for Colin McDaniel. A nice throw of about 8 yards on 1st down. Metzger completed his first 6 catches last week against Goodland, setting up a 2nd and short.
Well, they're getting right to the line of scrimmage.
McDaniel's 3rd catch of the year. 5th play of the drive from the Bronco 30, 2nd and 2. 3 receivers to the left. Hawkins, the lone receiver, to the right. Harris to the left of him as Metzger rolls to his left on 2nd down. Under pressure, tucks it up, and he is going to scramble, and he gets hit forward for about a gain of a yard to the 29. And it's going to set up another 3rd and 1 as the pocket collapsed pretty early on the left side.
Yes, good penetration, coming right up there. 3rd and short.
3rd and a yard here for the Beavers. They've converted 1 3rd down on this drive. Camden Volgamore makes his appearance, a freshman in an empty backfield set. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. It's a 5-receiver set on 3rd down, and Metzger, we have a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on Scott City.
How many penalties did we have last week?
7, I believe. It's a 5-yard penalty and sets up about a 3rd and about 5 from the 34. Make that 3rd and 6 from the 34 of Russell. Still 2-down territory. We're just past the halfway mark of the first quarter, no score. Great crowd on hand tonight for football.
Oh, yeah, homecoming. Big crowd.
Empty backfield. You have Hawkins and Volgamore to the right. Trips to left. Fro, Welker, and McDaniel. Empty backfield. 3 to snap it. Takes the neck-high snap. Now down the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete. Led Carson Fro a little too deep, or Volgamore inside the 10. And it was almost intercepted there by Charlie Krug. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 6.
Well, yeah, we were going for the touchdown on that pass. This one here, I'll bet you they go just strictly for the 1st and 10 marker.
It's a 4th and 6. Scott City 0-1 on 4th down, 7th play of the drive. 5:30 to go first quarter, no score. They're at the Bronco 34-yard line. 2 wings with the receiver to the right, tied in left side. Metzger, play fake, now throws it to the right side. Caught, first down, Welker. Lowers his shoulders, he takes it across the 25. He's tripped up at the 24 by Wyatt Middleton on a 10-yard pass play on 4th and 6.
Nice little play. Took Welker and put him out here in the flat. Got him a quick pass. Defense was not directly on him, but came up strong.
Welker's 10th reception of the year, or 6th reception of the year, puts him over a century mark in yards receiving. Fresh set of downs for the Beavers at the Bronco 24. Wing T set up. It'll be a toss right side to Carson Fro. Turns on the Jets. 20. Lowers his shoulder and gets about 9 on first down to the 15-yard line. We do have a flag, though, right at the line of scrimmage.
Probably holding.
My guess right the middle there.
Yeah.
The official personal foul, chop block. Ooh. Oh, that's even worse. So, chop block, 2 men engaged on 1 player, up high, up low. Jeremy Dietz, the white hat tonight. So that eliminates a 9-yard run.
Yeah, that's a 15-yard penalty.
2 penalties already for 20 yards for Scott City, and now they have 1st and 25 at the Russell 39-yard line.
And you know, Adam, that chop block thing, the kids aren't doing that on purpose.
No.
It is usually, it's by accident. 2 kids happen to hit a guy at the same time.
It's at the Bronco 39, 1st and 25 with 4:45 to go. 4 receivers set. Another flag, and it's encroachment on, we're going to get it on Russell. Well, Scott City will take that free 5 and make it 1st and 20.
Well, back when they were lined up right here where we could see right down the line of scrimmage, I had the feeling they were getting awful close to the line. So here we go. Got 5 of it back the easy way.
1st and 20, yeah. 4:40 here in the scoreless first quarter. A lot of new faces on the varsity here tonight. 3 making their varsity starts. Tanner Gooden. And then J.P. Harris has been in there all year. And also Gus Hawkins and Colin McDaniel. 1st and 20 from the 39 as Russell shuffles their personnel line. Sweep play left side for Welker. Turns it up inside the 35, 30. Oh, he almost broke it to the 21-yard line. He was close. A gain of 18, or make that 13 on first down, and brings up a 2nd down and about 8.
Number 25, Whitmer, in on that tackle. I think there was another Bronco on there, too.
Already 5 carries and 38 yards for Welker here in this first quarter. It's 8 yards to go at the Bronco 22. This has been a long drive, 4-minute drive plus. Handoff up the middle. Harris rumbles his way to near the first down, right up the guts. He will be about 1.5 yards shy, setting up a 3rd and 1 on a 7-yard rush.
Nice. Like I said, he's got a quick couple of first steps. He gets to that line of scrimmage fast. That's what makes him a good guard. So he can do that pulling action and get out to the corner.
3rd and 1 yard here coming up. So Scott City is one of 3 on 3rd downs. This is their 10th play of the drive already. 3:17 to go first quarter, no score. Man in motion is Volgamore up the middle, left side. Harris hits the wall, but he'll be marked right at the line of scrimmage for no gain, setting up a 4th and 1. As the linebacker for Russell filled in on that play.
Yeah, they were there fast, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
That's the other. Winzerling.
Larry's Winzerling. He's a 208-pound senior.
He was the guy who made the tackle. He don't look 208, just looking at him out there. But them colors of white make you look small.
4th and a yard for Scott City. This is a 6-minute drive here, 11th play of the drive as well with 2.5 to go first quarter. It'll be an offset I-5 to snap it here. Ruelas the fullback. Handoff, Welker right side, gets hit but leans forward. I think, boy, it's going to be a close mark for the first down. He needed to get across the 14-yard line.
I think they'll measure this.
Oh, boy, they did not give him a very good spot. They marked him about a full yard back.
Oh, they're going to measure it now.
Well, still, even where they have it marked, he was right at it looked like the first down sticks. They did not give him a very good spot.
Well, but they need to measure it, even, no matter what, Adam. I was shocked they weren't going to do that at first, just going to turn the ball over.
Football tonight brought to you by American Implement, B&H Paving, also Bartlett Grain, Beavertown FFL Beef Belt, Burning Farms, Brickover Cattle Company, also Shells Flour and More, Decal Bear, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Hugh and Berta Benz, Fairleigh Companies, First National Bank, and Farm Bureau Financial Services, Neil Baker. They do not give him the first down. They mark it closer to the 15, and I thought they should have marked that closer to the 14 than they did, but it's a turnover on downs.
Russell looked like they knew the play. They moved that front lineman over to the side of where the play was going to be run. Just before the snap of the ball, had great penetration.
2:22 to go first quarter, no score on 1st and 10. It's a sweep play left side for the quarterback. He cuts back up the middle and gains about 2 to the 17. J.P. Harris, who lost his helmet, will have to come out for one play. And who will take his spot on 2nd down and long? It'll be Ruelas. It'll be 2nd and about 9 or 8 from the 17.
Well, surely he's ready. Ruelas has been playing tight end for us, so he's getting warmed up.
Yeah, 2nd and 8 here, minute 50 to go first quarter. No score here between Scott City and Russell. 17-yard line, 2nd and 8. It'll be up the middle. Fullback Jacob Nye gets stuffed for no gain. And it'll bring up 3rd down underneath there. Houston Frank making the tackle, and now Harris can come back in.
Oh. I don't know about I got negative thoughts about this wishbone. That's what they should be doing, is spreading us out.
Oh, don't tell them that. It's got a Russell 0 of 1 on 3rd down, facing a 3rd down and 8 from their own 17, a 4-receiver set. In the middle of the field, it's under a low throw. Andrew Roth, an incomplete. Trying to get to the middle to Middleton, it looks like, at about the 30, and it's a 3 and out here with 1:15 to go first quarter.
Finally, we're going to see a punt with 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Everybody's going for it on 4th down.
That's true. Still scoreless game. Beavers, though, should benefit with good field position here as they have Colin McDaniel and Carson Froh standing at their own 45 to take the punt here from Jace Pierman. He punts this one away. He's a left-footed kicker. It'll be caught by McDaniel, and he falls right there at the 49 with 1:07 to go first quarter. About a 35-yard punt and no return.
I'm trying to decide what direction is the wind from, Adam.
Looking at the flags, more kind of west-southwest.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So he had a little bit of a breeze behind him. A little slow at getting the punt off, There's probably an opportunity for Scott to rush the punter next time.
Beavers with the ball at their own 49. They've had good field position throughout here as they line up with a wing till left and a wing T setup. Receiver left bunched is going to be McDaniel, tied in left side. Up the middle for Harris on 1st down. Blows his way across the Russell 45 and gains 8 on 1st down to about the 43-yard line. And Scott City in this first quarter shown signs of really being pretty solid.
Adam, Metzger's out there at quarterback, and 2 of the guys, 3 of them, he was talking to all of them. This is where you need to get here, you're over there, that kind of stuff. Adam, that's first game of the year stuff, and that's what's going on with some of our starters because they're not real sure. They haven't been out there all season.
Wing to the right is Welker. Receiver right is McDaniel. 2nd and 3 from the 44 to be a sweep play right side. Alex Tarango, his first carry of the year. He breaks through there, but we have a flag on the left side of the field. And the official staying over there on the far side. This might be coming back. Tarango takes it for a 35-yard line for a gain of 9. Oh, they're going to wave it off. So it is a 9-yard carry and a 1st down.
Good. I wonder what he thought it was.
That I don't know, but how about a good first career carry there for Tarango?
He's got quickness, Adam.
Yes, he does.
You can see it. Now, is he a sophomore, freshman? Freshman.
Just a freshman at 5'9", 125 pounds.
Yeah, but he's fast. You can see it.
35-yard line, 7 seconds to go first quarter. Russell stacking the box. A toss right side to Carson Froh trying to cut it in. He will get about 3 to the 32 on what is the final play of the first quarter. His tackle was made by Charlie Krug. No scores. We head to the second quarter here between Scott City and Russell. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Beaver football.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, check out J&R Auto Group with locations in Scott City, Oakley, and Colby. J&R Auto Group has a fully trained service and parts staff for repairs on most makes and models of vehicles in Scott City and both Oakley locations. Locally owned and operated, J&R Auto Group provide over 250 new and used vehicles in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop on in and check out J&R Auto Group LLC.com for all your vehicle needs.
No score here as we head to the second quarter. The Beavers will face a 2nd and 7. I think they have it marked wrong on the other side. It should be 2nd and 7 at the Bronco 32-yard line. There we go. No score, but Scott City without Jace Thomas tonight. And also without Lawson Bailey as well as Connor Armendariz. Bailey and Armendariz could have possible season-ending injuries there, so unfortunate news there. The Beavers will line up with a 4-receiver set, 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Harris to his left. Metzger back to pass, swings it out to Carson Froh, makes the catch 30, and will be spun forward to about at the 26-yard line. Seth Schneider, a 156-pound sophomore, makes the tackle on Froh, and it brings up a 3rd and 1.
That was a nice little swing pass out into the flat.
Yes.
Had a couple of blockers out here in front of him. Nice play. 9 yards.
Carson Froh's 5th reception of the year. And it's a 3rd and about a yard from the Bronco 26. The Beavers have struggled on 3rd down tonight so far, 1 of 4. This is the 5th play of the drive. They will hand it off. This is Harris. He has a first down, lowers his shoulder, and takes it into the red zone across the 20 to the 19-yard line on a 7-yard run up the middle. And, you know, for Harris, he's got to get used to not being the lead blocker as a pulling guard and just running with the football.
Well, Adam, he really had the lean going, the fullback lean going that time. He took a really big shot about 4 yards back from where the ball is and just kept right on going. I like him at fullback.
Coming into tonight, Scott City was 73% in the red zone at 11 of 15. They're now 11 of 16 as they're at the 19 of Russell. No score, first minute of the second quarter. Receiver right, wing to the right. Tied in also the right side as they send Harris in motion to the right. Up the middle to Froh, but he gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. That is it. Whitmer on the tackle along with Aiden Morrell. We've called those two a lot here tonight. Second and about 11. They'll give him a loss of 1.
Great penetration by Russell. That time I was focused on Harris at fullback. He went in motion. I wanted to see what were they going to do, use him with. You know, where were they going to, who was he going to hit?
2nd and 11, Scott City at the Bronco 20, no score. 10:15 to go first half. Wing to left is Relis in the wing T formation, receiver right. Metzger handoff left side. This is to Brady Wilker. Stiff arms a couple, keeps the feet churning and gets to the 16, 4 yards gained on 2nd down. Tackle made by Charlie Krug, and it's going to set up a 3rd and 7.
Nice play. Our splits on our offensive line that time were closer, I felt like. They're trying to shut off some of that penetration by Russell. And that way, that time we had time to get to the corner and get upfield.
A 3rd down and 7 from the 16-yard line. The Beavers 2 of 5 on 3rd down tonight. Or the 3 receivers set to the right, 1 to the left. High snap, they'll swing it, throw it late. Pass is going to be dropped by Colin McDaniel. That was a late throw that time, but Metzger looked like he had a hard time receiving the snap, and it's going to bring up 4th and 7.
Well, he had a defender right in his face. That's why he kind of pumped it and then brought it back down. But then when he threw it, I thought, oh, my gosh, I think it's going to get intercepted.
I think we're going to get a timeout on the field. We are taken by Scott City. 9:31 to go second quarter. Still scoreless here at Darner Field. Homecoming 2021. This is Beaver football.
At American Implement, we know that our farmers and ranchers are getting up and going to work every morning to provide food, fuel, and fiber for the world. And even though time and technology keeps us constantly changing, one thing will always remain the same. We promise that we'll continue working right beside you. We appreciate all that you do for our country and our communities. From all of us at American Implement, thank you, and may God bless the American farmer and rancher.
Out of the timeout, Scott City going to run a 4-receiver set on 4th and 7 from the Broncos. 16, no score here. They've 1 of 3 on 4th downs. This is the 9th play of this drive. Metzger rolls to his right on 4th down. Now under a lot of duress. Breaks, sidesteps a couple, and he's going to go down back of the 24-yard line. The pressure brought in there, and it's going to be a turnover on down. Scott City unable to convert a first down there, and it's going to be a turnover on downs with 9:23 to go first half.
Actually, Adam, I thought that was going to be a screen pass. Russell had so many guys coming through there chasing Metzger, and I thought, oh, man, they're just going to drop it right over the top of those linemen that are coming. And, well, if that was the plan, he didn't have time to do it.
1st and 10, Russell at their own 24-yard line. They'll run their wishbone 2 tight end setup. Beavers a 5 down lineman, or 5 linemen on the front wall, 5-3 defense here. It'll be a pop pass caught by Pierman. He'll take it for about 5 yards to the 29. And to bring up 2nd and 5, their biggest play of the night, or second biggest play of the night, brings up a 2nd and 5.
That was a nice little pass. But then the receiver ends up being right in the middle of the defense, and he got hit by about 6 Beavers from all sides.
2nd and 5 for the Broncos at their own 29. No score. 3 minutes into the second quarter, the Broncos have split 4 receivers, twins to both sides. One in the backfield to the right of the quarterback. Roth, who's back to pass, has all kinds of time, goes deep for the home run, and it is just outside the stretched arms of the intended receiver, Wyatt Middleton, who had a step on his defender at the Beaver 35-yard line and sets up a 3rd and 5.
That was almost a touchdown, Adam. That was a nice pass, really.
It was.
Really nice throw, nice spiral, right over the middle. He put it where the receiver had to run, go get it kind of thing. It wasn't behind or anything like that. Just didn't quite connect.
3rd and 5 for the Broncos at their own 29. No score, 8:46 here in the second. Broncos 0-2 on 3rd down here tonight. 4 receiver set, twins to both sides. Roth back to pass, looking left, fires it, passes caught for a first down right at the 35-yard line. Catch is made, that time by Josh Somm, the 175-pound senior, for a first down.
Well, Russell has not had hardly anything good happen to him with the run game. That's why I kept thinking they got to throw the football. Now I'm looking for the interception.
Broncos go to their 4 receiver set from their own 35. Roth on first down will just tuck it up and run it. He sidesteps a couple and takes it to the 38-yard line as J.P. Harris makes the tackle. But a gain of 3 for Roth sets up a 2nd and 7. And I'm with you, Tim. I think we may see Russell just continue to spread this out even more.
Well, I do. I just don't see them as a wishbone team. I mean, they're not big enough to knock us off the line of scrimmage, and so they need to do something else. Did you see any film on them last week? Southeast?
They were missing a few other players up on the front line, but they pretty much stayed wishbone. They did come out of that a few times. 2nd down, they'll run more of a flexbone set with 2 tight ends. at their own 38-yard line. They'll send a man in motion, and then we have a false start on Russell, their second penalty of the night.
Yeah, they put a guy in motion, and the other wingback, he moved too like he thought he was supposed to go in motion.
So it brings up a 2nd and 12 here with 7:40 to go second quarter. Some scores updates here. Early second quarter, Smoky Valley leading Goodland 6-0. Southeast Saline leading Colby 16-0 late first quarter, and Holcomb beating Larned after the first quarter 24-0. 2nd and 12 for the Broncos at their own 33. No score here in this game. 7:20 to go second quarter. 2 receivers set, 1 split to both sides, tied into the right side. Pistol set up, back to pass, and now under pressure. Fumbled the football, but has to fall, and it does Andrew Roth. He just lost it out of his hands back at his own 26-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard loss. Sets up a 3rd and about 19.
Well, he thought he was going to throw the football, so he had it in his right hand as he was coming out to the right side towards us, and like I said, he either it maybe hit his body or hit a knee or something, and then it dislodged it, because no Beavers hit him as he lost the football.
3rd and 19 for Russell. They converted a 3rd down for their only first down of the game on this drive, as they have a 2 tight end, a 2 receiver set, and a pistol formation. And now he fumbles it again on a bad snap. He tries to throw it late, and it's underthrown. He was outside the pocket. Or are they going to say his knee was down?
Yeah, I think they said his knee was down before he threw the football. Yeah, the White Hat's downing it right there.
And they do down it at the 22, so that's a loss of 4 on that. Russell ends up losing a net 2 yards on that series.
That snap, Adam, came hard and about right in his face, like he didn't expect it to happen on that count.
4th down and about 23 from their own 22 for the Broncos, and they're missing a player as they have one late trotting onto the field. We'll see if the Broncos will burn a timeout or not here. They do not. They just get a high snap for Pierman, and he boots this one away. This is a sidewinding kick. Fair catch for Carson Froh as he about matched his jersey number with the yard line he caught it at. He caught it at his own 41. About a 37-yard punt here with 5:51 to go second quarter.
I'm rushing the punter next time they punt. I'm going to try and block it. I mean, that guy, it is a miracle he caught that. It was so high, the snap from the center to the punter.
Scott City starts at their own 41 here. They've had the ball inside the red zone twice. They've had a turnover on downs every time they've had the possession of the ball. Still no score. Sweep play for Welker left side. Has a hole, 45 to midfield. He'll gain 9 on first down. Tackle made. That time for Russell was Seth Schneider, 2nd and a yard.
I run the same play again. Do it to the right side. I mean, that seems to be the one play that we're having success with. Let's do it again.
The Beavers have had a lot of success on first down, but it's been the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th downs where they've struggled here.
That's right.
It's just maintaining drives here. Midfield, 2nd and a yard, 5:18 to go second quarter, still no score. Wing T set up. They'll send Harris in motion. It'll be a toss right side to Carson Froh. Whitmer squirts through there and drops Froh for a yard loss. And he kind of tossed him around a second time, but they'll drop him for a yard loss to the 49, setting up a 3rd down and 2.
Now, Whitmer that time, he blitzed. I don't know, maybe somebody hit him that last time and he didn't get out here.
They like to blitz him a lot. They did that a lot last year. But it's a loss of 2, setting up a 3rd and 3. And Scott City is 2 of 6 on 3rd downs, facing a 3rd down and 3. They'll run 3 receivers to the left, 15 to snap it here. Harris to his left of Metzger, who's in shotgun formation. It'll be rolling to his left as Metzger on 3rd down, fires it for a wide open Froh, makes the catch at the 40, 35, and down to the 33-yard line. Got into the bubble of that Russell defense as the tackle was made by Jacob Nye.
Well, we had 3 receivers really in the area over here. One was short, one was longer. Froh was in the middle. Well, you know, they're playing a zone defense, so who are you going to cover?
A nice 19-yard completion. I guess they give him an 18-yard let's see, make that a 12, 20, or 14-yard.
Got Jackson Rumford in here as a wideout on this side.
First snap for him at the 33-yard line of Russell. 15 to snap it. as Metzger rolls to his right. Now under pressure, he'll just tuck it up and run it left side. Now he finally tucks it. He gets it across the 30, brought down by Logan Keller at the 28-yard line for a gain of 5.
Well, there again, Russell got somebody through the line of scrimmage quickly, and Metzger didn't have time to throw the football.
They marked this at the 27-yard line, so it's a 6-yard pickup. Metzger with 3 carries, 11 yards. 5th play of the drive, 3:45 in the second quarter, still no score. Rumford split to left, 3 receivers to the right. 15 to snap it. Metzger will run a drop play up here right side. This is to J.P. Harris. He will be about a yard shy of the first down, just inside the 25 of Russell, setting up a 3rd and 1. Aries Winserling with the tackle.
Oh, fun stuff. This high school football. Beautiful evening for it.
3rd down and 2 after that carry. Harris 6 carries, 24 yards unofficially in the first half. Russell shows blitz, handoff left side to Welker, turns it up across the 20, and he'll have a first down right at the 20 on a gain of 5. So Scott City staying to the ground. They have their 6th 1st and 10 of the night.
Yeah, we didn't have to go to 4th down to do it.
That's kind of nice, isn't it?
It was nice.
That's his 8th carry for 56 yards in this first half. So Scott City's had some nice carries in the first half, 4 to 8 yards.
Yes, we have. We've knocked on the door, just can't get it in there.
Russell's going to burn a timeout here with 2:44 to go, second quarter.
Good.
Still scoreless here at Darner Field. We'll come back with 1st and 10 for the Beavers here on Mix 94.5.
ProHealth Chiropractic Wellness Centers of Southwest Kansas focuses on overall health for the entire body. Dr. James Yeager strives for the best possible health for his patients the natural way. Whether you're looking for back pain relief through manual or computerized adjustments or through therapy, to lose a few pounds, a healthier water alternative, or an aqua massage, come see Dr. Yeager and his trusted staff in Scott City or Garden City. To set up an appointment, call the offices or visit the website at prohealthks.com for more information.
Adam Kadavy, Tim McGonigal with you here from Darner Field to Scott City. The Beavers into the red zone for the 3rd time tonight, right at the 20-yard line, the 1st and 10. Russell burning a timeout with 2:44 to go, second quarter, still no score. Wing T set up from the Bronco 20. Play fake for Metzger, looking left, out and up. He's got in the end zone. It's going to be pass interference, trying to get Colin McDaniel in the end zone. And really, that was a good defensive play by the corner, Jackson Cross. Otherwise, that's an easy touchdown for the Beavers.
Well, that's the way you do it. They don't, like in the pro football, they ain't going to put the ball at the 1-yard line. It'll just be a 15-yard penalty. Well, since we're at the 20, it'll be ball about the 10. Might even be a 1st and 10.
I would believe it would be. It's a half the distance to the goal penalty. And remember, in high school football, it's not an automatic first down on a pass interference. Even though it's a 10-yard penalty from the 20 to the 10, it's still a 1st and goal.
Yeah, he gave it to him because it's a 10-yard penalty, so it's got to be a 1st and 10.
And it is. Beavers goal to go at the Bronco 10-yard line here with 2:38 to go, second quarter. I like the play out of the timeout there. Wing to left is Carson Fro, 2 in the backfield. Receiver right is Colin McDaniel. It'll be a carry for Welker inside the 10, lowers the shoulder. He takes it to the 4 on 1st down. Jackson Cross on the tackle and an injured Russell Bronco right at the point of the tackle. Don't know if he just got the wind knocked out of him right at the 4.
Well, let's hope that's all it is.
We'll keep it right here with 2:28 to go in the second quarter, and it's still a scoreless game, but once again, Scott City with a nice big gain on 1st down. They've converted 2 third downs on this drive that started at their own 41. The field position has not been an issue all first half for Scott City. Just being able to finish those drives here. The first 3 drives ended at the Bronco 45, the Bronco 14, and the Bronco 24. While we have this opportunity, I want to thank Z Bottling for providing water for us up here in the booth, just like what the Scott City Beavers drink there on the sidelines. We drink Z Bottling up here in the booth and visit them for those half liters, full liters, a gallon, 5-gallon bottles. Z Bottling, the highest quality H2O you'll find in western Kansas. As the Russell Broncos still on the turf, we'll go ahead and take a timeout. No score, 2:28 to go second quarter. This is Beaver football.
Yeager with Pro Health Chiropractic Office. What do you strive for with your patients?
City Eye Center has been a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Scott City community since 1999. Our experienced eye doctors offer comprehensive vision examinations at our Scott City optometry office and specialize in the diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. We use advanced diagnostic technology and are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in the Scott City community through enhanced vision. Give yourself the gift of clear vision. Schedule an appointment with Joshua J. Gooden, OD, today.
Women at every stage of life want a healthcare experience uniquely theirs, where excellence meets elegance and healthcare is personalized just for you. Scott County Hospital and Scott City Clinics, skilled physicians and nurses will help your family prepare for the birth of your baby. The private, comfortable, secure rooms for labor, delivery, and postpartum care include jacuzzi tubs for pain management during labor. Call Scott City Clinic to set an appointment today. We put our heart in healthcare.
Scott County Hospital is a highly trained team of motivated and compassionate professionals serving the needs of their community. Dr. Matthew Burns is a general surgeon whose specialty is caring for all patients with elective and emergency surgeries. Why travel for hours when you can be seen right here in Western Kansas? Dr. Burns is specially trained in colonoscopy, gallbladder, and laparoscopic surgeries, hernia repair, wound care, and much more. Scott County Hospital. We put our heart in healthcare.
For exceptional service in real estate, put Stephanie Shapland at Shapland Real Estate to work for you. Property homework is what we do best at Shapland Real Estate. We put forth every effort to get results that move you. Our expertise in buying and selling residential, commercial, and agriculture property is built on the tradition of trust and thoroughness that you deserve. Shapland Real Estate takes pride in our community and in cheering on our students in all that they do. Give Shapland Real Estate a call or visit our website today.
Tim, it definitely took a while. They were checking everything out, and luckily he's up under his own powers. He is walking very calmly, slowly to the Russell bench.
Yeah, I think he took the brunt of the hit there. And they'll have to wait till he gets off the field before we can have a play.
He's been their leading tackler this year, coming in at 23 tackles on the year. They put in senior Andrew Roth in his spot. The Beavers have it just inside the Bronco 5-yard line with second and goal as play resumes with 2:25 here in the second quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive for the Beavers here in a scoreless game. Metzger takes his time going under center, Jayden Lewis. He'll hand it off right side to Fro. He'll be cut up at about the 3, just a minimal gain of a yard on the play. But it's 3rd and goal for Scott City here with 2:09 to go first half.
That looked good. It looked like we were going to get in there on that one, but then the hole just closed up quick, didn't it?
Yes, it did. This is the 9th third down attempt of the night for the Beavers. They're 4 of 8. No score here with 1:50 to go second quarter. They split. McDaniel split wide to the right. 15 to snap it here. It'll be a play left side for Welker. Cuts it up and goes right into Whitmer's arms right at the 3-yard line. No gain on the play, setting up a 4th and goal and decision time for Coach Turner. As Russell anticipated them running that play to the left. They're going to send the field goal, or we'll see.
Are we kicking the field goal?
Yes. Maybe. I don't see them.
Yeah, here comes Freddie.
Okay, Freddie coming out. There we go. It'll be like an extra point here with 1:18 to go second quarter. This will be a 20-yard field goal just to the left of the middle of the field. The holder is Dylan Metzger. 8 to snap it. Low snap, placed down. The kick is blocked.
Well, it started with the snap, Adam. It was on the ground to Metzger, and he had trouble picking it up and getting it placed.
And a good drive for Scott City ends with a missed field goal. And with 1:03 to go first half, Russell with 2 timeouts left will have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. That was another almost 5-minute drive in 10 plays.
Man, Adam, we've had the drives, haven't we?
Yes.
Just can't get in the end zone. Got a minute, 3 seconds to go here before halftime.
2 timeouts for Russell. This is ending up being a big series here to end this first half because Russell gets the football to begin the second half.
Yeah, but we got timeouts?
2.
We are going to hold them.
Up the middle for Nye on first down. He'll get 5 yards to the 25-yard line. Russell does not take a timeout. Jacob Nye with the 5-yard carry, 2nd and 5 with 50 seconds to go.
Oh, there's just no way. Even if we use our timeouts, then they'd run the clock out.
Well,
it depends on if they use the whole play clock.
Yeah. They do have 18 to snap it here. 35 seconds to go. 2 tight ends. Wishbone said it's a heavy package to the right side. It'll be a counter play to Whitmer. He gains a couple to the 27. And that might be our final play of the first half. They ran the extra tackle over to the right side on that and went backside on a counter. That's going to be it for the first half. No score. Scott City and Russell.
Okay.
We'll step aside for a 3-minute break and come back with first half stats and more. This is Scott City Beaver football.
At Turner Sheet Metal, our main goal is to enhance the comfort of your home while making sure that our customers are 100% satisfied. Need your furnace checked for the winter? Call us. Need your air conditioner cleaned for the summer? Our NATE certified technicians are the guys for the job. Turner Sheet Metal, your Bryant authorized dealer in Scott City, can also help you save up to 40% on your heating and cooling costs with a Bryant Evolution system. Call for a free estimate and let us help keep your family comfortable and safe. Turner Sheet Metal, South Highway 83 in Scott City.
It takes more than just the
during the 2021-2022 season.
Oh.
It takes more than just the seed to raise a good crop.
It takes the effort of a great team.
It takes the same teamwork and dedication to be successful on the football field.
Two receivers said it'll be an option play, but hand off to the fullback, Golden. He finds nothing.
Vogelmore Family Farms is proud to be part of Scott Community, where together we raise our most important crop of all, our kids.
Deeply rooted in the heart of western Kansas, Vogelmore Family Farms is an efficient, team-driven, goal-oriented farming operation dedicated to hard work, moral integrity, community involvement, and environmental sustainability. Our diverse and knowledgeable team utilizes cutting-edge technology to incorporate practices that increase the productivity and profitability of the land. The land we farm is our livelihood and our future.
Western State Bank proudly supports Scott Community High School students and athletes as they prepare for another great year of achievements. Just as our students prepare for another successful year, we encourage you to be prepared for whatever life may bring you. Stop in and talk with the knowledgeable staff at Western State Bank, whether it be a new home loan, financing for your business, or any one of our checking and savings account options. We're here to help you. Make sure to check out all of our internet banking options provided at WSBKS.com. Western State Bank, member FDIC. And as always, go Beavers!
Go with the proven winner. I'm Michael Trout from State Farm in Scott City. When it comes to auto insurance, we score big with our policyholders. We score on competitive rates, on customer service, and on satisfaction and speedy claim handling. Let us quote your autos today and make you a part of the Trout State Farm team. Call or stop by Michael Trout State Farm and you can be assured of our personal best. Go with the winner, Michael Trout State Farm, Scott City.
White's Food Liner is located at 1314 South Main Street in Scott City, Kansas. They are open daily from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Home delivery is available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. just by calling 620-872-5854. They are a full-service grocery store offering a wide selection of varieties at affordable prices. Sign up today for their mobile app. Look for it in the App Play Store under White's Food Liner. Don't forget to visit today.
At American Implement, we know that our farmers and ranchers are getting up and going to work every morning to provide food, fuel, and fiber for the world. And even though time and technology keeps us constantly changing, one thing will always remain the same. We promise that we'll continue working right beside you. We appreciate all that you do for our country and our communities. From all of us at American Implement, thank you, and may God bless the American farmer and rancher.
Circle C Farms is family owned and operated. They offer a complete line of top quality farming services. Circle C Farms is now offering grid sampling and precision fertilizer applications. They have the right equipment for your job, and as always, they bring you tomorrow's technology to today's farming. So stop on by and visit with Steve and Ted about your needs, or just give them a call at 620-872-3299. Circle C Farms is a proud sponsor of the Beaver Broadcasting Network.
Furrow Heating and Cooling of Scott City is a proud sponsor of Beaver activities. Brent and Angie take pride in helping our activities and support our students 100%. They can also help you with any heating and cooling needs that you have. Give Furrow Heating and Cooling a call at 620-872-3508 and see if they can help you with your needs today.
Fairleigh Feed Yard is dedicated to investing in our facilities and staff to provide the best experience possible for the cattle feeder and, in the end, the consumers of our product. We are always in the market to purchase corn and other commodities from local producers. Call our office at 620-872-2111 for current pricing. Our dedicated employees and their families are very important to us, and we are proud of their children that are current Beavers and individuals that will grow into those roles in the future. Fairleigh Feed Yard is privileged to support Scott City youth and are honored to cheer on the Beavers.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, check out J&R Auto Group with locations in Scott City, Oakley, and Colby. J&R Auto Group has a fully trained service and parts staff for repairs on most makes and models of vehicles in Scott City and both Oakley locations. Locally owned and operated, J&R Auto Group provide over 250 new and used vehicles in stock.
What's wrong with the Chiefs this year?
Well, just a tough couple of games. Good competition. Updated scores: Southeast of Saline over Colby 32-0 at the break, and Holcomb 52-0 over Larned.
Yeah, but that Southeast of Saline 32 and Colby nothing at halftime.
Yeah.
Well, Southeast of Saline's coming up. When, about 2 weeks?
In 3 weeks here.
3 weeks.
They're going to have a big. That's going to be a big day here. They're going to recognize the 30-year state championship football team there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're having a big golf tournament that day as well to benefit the football team. And
so the 91 team.
Yeah, the 91 team.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you see for Scott City here as we head to the second half here at a scoreless ball game?
Well, they added on that extra 3 minutes. That's why to allow the guys to warm up a little bit. But I think we're about ready to kick off, Adam.
Yes, we are. Russell going to defend the north end zone for the third quarter here. We'll see Mateo Bianco for the first time tonight. He almost got his first touchback of the year last week at Goodland, fell 2 yards shy of that.
Well, he's got a little bit of that breeze, like you said.
It's really picked up there from the south.
It has. So I would think here's an opportunity for him to put it in the end zone. If he gets it, if he gets underneath it, he won't. But if he hits it square, I think he can do it.
The deep back is Jackson Cross, and then in front of him about 10 yards is Wyatt Middleton. As our third quarter is about to begin, and it is officially underway. High end over kick. This will be taken by Middleton at his own 17. Falls his blockers to left across the 20 and 25 across the 30 to about the 33, 34 yard line. Tanner Gooden in on the tackle there for Scott City, along with Avery Knowles. So the Broncos will start at their own 34 to begin this second half in a scoreless game.
Well, we'll see if there's been any adjustments either way. Offense for Russell, defense for Scott City. I thought we played Scott City played really good in the first half on defense.
It was a good defensive effort. The Broncos will line up in full house backfield, wishbone formation with two tight ends. Scott City in their 5-3 look from the 34, handoff right side to Middleton, across the 35, and he'll take it for about 7 to the 41-yard line on first down. Dylan Metzger with the tackle, and Middleton, his first carry of the night, goes for 7, brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, just in halftime, I said, man, I just could not see them running wishbone against us. And what they do, first play, second half, 7 yards. What do I know?
First minute of this second half, no score. The Broncos with a 7-yard run to the 41-yard line. They stay in the wishbone. Handoff goes left side. This is to Whitmer across the 45, and he'll have the first down to the 47-yard line. 6 more on the play. And so we've seen Russell with their running backs right and left go to the second level on their carries.
Wow. Well, that number 25, he is quite the football player for Russell.
He's a senior. This is his first game since week 1. 48-yard line first, or 47-yard line, first and 10 left hash mark. They'll go right side to Middleton again. Scott City had it snuffed down, but Middleton gets about 3 yards to midfield. It took a hard-earned effort there. Houston Frank and Brady Welker on the stop. 2nd and 7.
The best part of this game is they're running the football a lot, which makes that clock run.
Fourth play of the drive for the Broncos. They have at the midfield stripe, no score. 10:30 to go third quarter. Staying there too tight, wishbone set. Ball's right at midfield. The senior quarterback, Andrew Roth, goes under center. Shuffling along the Scott City line, left side to Whitmer. Bounces it to the outside, and he's going to be upended across the 50 at about the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the rush. Sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, I like how he kept them feet going, dancing out there, and then when he decides where he's going to go, he really cuts it up.
This is a very spirited drive for the Broncos here in the second half. Scott City needs to make a defensive stop here. Seen a little fire from the Broncos to begin this third quarter. 9:45. Russell tonight, 1 of 4 on third downs. They'll run a wing to the right and an offside eye, and they'll send Whitmer in motion. It'll be a quarterback sweep right side for the quarterback. Roth, and he'll drop. No gain on the play, right at the 46-yard line. And it's going to bring up a big 4th down and 3 here to begin this third quarter.
Oh, we had nice penetration. They kind of made it look like they were going to go to the left, but the quarterback then did a swivel 180 degree and come back to the right. Well, in all that dancing around on the backfield, we had some alignment. It was one of the Gooden brothers got through there.
That was Carter Gooden there with the tackle. 4th and 3. Russell 0 of 1 on 4th down. 6th play of the drive. 3 minutes into the second half, no score. 2 tight end wishbone set. It'll be a quarterback carry left side. This is going to be a first down carry and more across the 40 to the 35-yard line. Tackle made by Carter Gooden, but a gain of 11. Make that 10 on 4th down, and it's a 1st and 10 for Russell.
That was a naked bootleg. I mean, I don't think he even pretended like he handed off to anybody. He was just going around that left end, and man, that was a nice play.
The Broncos started at their own 34-yard line. They're at the Scott City 36-yard line. 8:35 here in this third quarter, no score. This is their longest sustained drive of the night. They'll toss it right side to Whitmer on first down. Scott City strings it out, and Hawkins drops Whitmer for that's Wyatt Middleton, for a loss of 2 to the 38-yard line officially. 2nd down and 12.
Nice play by Gus Hawkins. That's something to get excited about.
Yes.
Got upfield, he's the defensive end. Now, it's his job to turn it in, but Middleton tried to take it to the outside, and Gus just run him down and took him down.
2nd and 12 for Russell at the Scott City 38 with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, no score. Russell stays in their 2 tight ends set wishbone. That fullback is about a yard behind the quarterback. It'll be a carry left side for Whitmer. Hits the hole hard, hits the 35 and maybe the 34 for a gain of about 3 on third down. And there, Josh Jacobson on the tackle. You have a Beaver a little slow underneath the pile getting up. He's okay, I think. Sets up a third down.
J.P. Harris. Harris is getting in on a lot of, as fullback, he's leading the way if he's not carrying the ball. And on linebacker, he's in on lots of tackles.
This has been almost a 5-minute drive to begin the second half. A 9th play coming up here for the Broncos. No score. 7:10 to go third quarter. 3rd and 9 at the Beaver 35. Middle of the field. Back to pass. As Roth fires it late. Pass is incomplete. He was pressured by Harris up the middle. Intended receiver Jesse Whitmer. And a 4th and 9 for Russell. What does Coach Mark Baldwin do with 7:04 to go third quarter?
Go for it. That play was made by Harris with his blitz. It was kind of a delayed blitz. When he saw that it was going to be a pass, then here he came.
They do bring the punter, Jace Pierman. He also is in as a tight end usually as David Pummel checks out for Russell.
I'm surprised.
10th play of the drive, 4th and 9. They're going to run 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. They have 5 to snap it. Roth in shotgun formation. They'll be back to pass on 4th down. Down the seam is Whitmer. 20, 15, 10. 1st and goal all the way down to the 1-yard line. And Whitmer with a pass play of 34 yards, and it's 1st and goal at the 1 for Russell. They've converted 2 4th downs on this drive.
Oh, Adam, that was a great pass. He had 4 wide receivers. Man, I'm not sure anybody even covered 25. He was wide open. Then when he got that ball, he knew exactly where he wanted to go, and he's fast.
Whitmer used his speed there just down the seam. 1st and goal Russell at the Scott City 1. They have never led in the first 5 games of the series against the Beavers. They'll hand it off to Whitmer, left side, and he's in easily. Touchdown Russell. 6:37 to go for third quarter, and Russell the first to score at 6-0.
Wow. That was an impressive drive against us, and I thought our defense would just shut them out here in the second half.
They converted 2 4th downs on that drive and that 34-yard pass play. And Russell, for the first time and for the second time ever in the series, have scored on Scott City.
It's the first time they've ever led Scott City. And wow.
And they will go for 2. Try and make this an 8-point game here with 6:36 to go third quarter. From the 3, wishbone setup. And it'll be a handoff left side to Whitmer, and he's going to be stuffed short at the 2-yard line. The 2-point conversion fails. Russell scores the first points of the night with 6:36 to go third quarter, 6-0 Broncos lead. They'll kick off after this timeout. This is Beaver football.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, check out J&R Auto Group with locations in Scott City, Oakley, and Colby. J&R Auto Group has a fully trained service and parts staff for repairs on most makes and models of vehicles in Scott City and both Oakley locations. Locally owned and operated, J&R Auto Group provide over 250 new and used vehicles in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop on in and check out J&R Auto Group LLC.com for all your vehicle needs.
Yeah, we didn't score last week, did we?
In the second half, no.
Yeah, in the second half, in the first 2 quarters of this game. Maybe we'll run this baby back.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
It would be. Deep to return once again for Scott City is Evan Fry and Carson Froh standing at about their own 5-6 yard line. Kicking off is going to be Jace Pearman. In for the injured Charlie Krug, who normally kicks off. Pearman kicks a shorter end over kick, angled left side, and it's going to be picked up by Fry at the 8. 10, 15, 20, 25, across the 30, and he'll be tackled at about the 32-yard line. Nice return. His first ever varsity return for about 24 yards. Scott City now trailing 6-0 with 6:29 to go, third quarter.
Well, we have decent field position. Now it's time to do something with the football.
Beavers have had their sustained drives, just unable to finish here.
Yeah, I think we'll continue to do that.
The run froze a wing to the left, tight end left side, receiver right is McDaniel from the 32, 1st and 10, 6-0 Russell lead. Sweep play for Welker left side, and Whitmer blitzes right away and stuffs him all the way back to the 28-yard line.
Holy cow, Adam, they had like 9 people at the line of scrimmage. I mean, it's everybody take a slot, you know, between the linemen and get upfield. I mean, seriously, that's what it looked like.
They officially mark it as a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. We're at the midway point of this third quarter. Russell leading Scott City 6-0. A 3 make that.
What are we doing?
The chef around personnel. Volgamore will be split wide to the right. It's a 5 receiver set. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 5 to snap it for Metzger. He'll take a high snap back to pass on second down. Now under a lot of pressure, if flag comes out, he'll be tackled for a loss back to the 25-yard line. I think Russell will decline the penalty on a holding.
Yeah, because we lost, 4 on that play. So they don't throw the, you know, in high school football, holding is not marked off from where the flag is thrown. So, yeah, if it would have been marked off where the flag is thrown, we'd be at the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
And they would have taken the penalty. But it's just from the line of scrimmage.
Scott City, 4 of 9 on third downs tonight, and they have about 17 or 16 yards to go from their own 26, down 6 with 5.5 to go third quarter. A 5 receiver set, 3 to the left, to the right. Metzger takes a better snap. Now under pressure, fires it up for grabs. Carson Froh makes the catch and gets drilled at the 47-yard line for a gain of 21 on third down, make it the 48. And tackle made by Andrew Oath in a 1st and 10.
Well, that was a boost of something. We needed that boost of something right there. Nice throw by Metzger, nice catch by Froh. He really got hit as he caught that ball.
Puts the Beavers at their own 48-yard line. 5 minutes here in the third, down 6. Man in motion is Welker on first down, and handoff. This is J.P. Harris. He gets maybe 1 yard out of it to the 49-yard line. Whitmer in there on him right away. Sets up a 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9 coming up for the Beavers.
Boy, that Russell's sure active up there on the line of scrimmage with them linebackers. Look at that.
They send 8 guys right in the box, or 7, I should say, on second down. Play fake for Metzger, rolls to his right, wants to out and up, but he'll find Gus Hawkins, his first varsity catch. He'll take it across the 40 down to the 33-yard line. A gain on the play of 18 yards for Hawkins on his first varsity catch and a Beaver first down.
Well, that's what Russell is just daring us to throw the football at him by putting 7 or 8 guys at the line of scrimmage. They're really focused on stopping the run, okay? So you got to throw the football. And you got to do it quickly because they're getting upfield. That was a good quick pass. Good catch by Gus.
They officially marketed the 32, 1st and 10. Harris alone setback. It'd be a handoff left side to Harris, trying to bounce it out. Gets there across the 30, drags a Bronco all the way to the 26 or 27-yard line. Tackle made that time by Josh Somm. 2nd and 5.
That was a decent play.
Dylan Metzger, 6 of 7 passing tonight for 103 yards. So he's had a good game through the air.
Yeah, I think we need to see some more of it.
8th play of the drive coming up for the Beavers at the Bronco 27, 2nd and about 5, down 6-0. Late third. Wing T set up, tight end to the right side. Receiver split to the left. It'll be a carry right side. Camden Volgamore, he stumbles over his own feet and loses 3 to the 30. He was trying to gain his balance and lost it, and setting up a 3rd and 7 coming up. They'll mark him. Whoa, boy, they mark him at the 31. I guess loss of 4. Okay. 3 minutes here in this third quarter. The Beavers have 8 to go on third down. They will spread it out with 4 receivers set. They'll run a wing to the left. Actually, 2 confusion all across here. 10 to snap it. Welker actually line up as a wing, so it's officially a 2 receiver set. Metzger, a high snap, but he has time to reel it in. Finds it on the flats for Carson Froh, makes the catch across the 20, inside the 20, and down to the 15-yard line. So Carson Froh from Dylan Metzger is a great safety valve for a second, third down conversion together, and it's 1st and 10 Scott City.
Oh, man, that snap almost got away from Metzger, and he was actually turned completely around to catch the ball. And then he makes a great pass to Froh.
There's a 16-yard pass play. Timeout for Scott City with 2:30 to go in the third quarter. 6-0 Russell. The Beavers driving when we come back here on Mix 94.5.
Western Tire is happy to be a part of the Scott City community.
At American Implement, we know that our farmers and ranchers are getting up and going to work every morning to provide food, fuel, and fiber for the world. And even though time and technology keeps us constantly changing, one thing will always remain the same. We promise that we'll continue working right beside you. We appreciate all that you do for our country and our communities. From all of us at American Implement, thank you, and may God bless the American farmer and rancher.
To the left, fullback is going to be Tarango. He'll get the carry, and he bursts through there for about 5 on first down to the 10-yard line. Tackle made by Logan Keller. About a 5-yard gain, sets up a second and about 5.5.
Well, here we are, Adam, back inside the red zone with an opportunity.
J.P. Harris was kind of limping. He was not in there on that last play. It's just outside the 10, second and about 6. Here, 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. This is the 11th play of the drive for Scott City. McDaniel split wide to the right, wing to the right is Welker. 6-0 Russell leads. Harris carry left side. Burst through there inside the 5. He almost broke it, but I think he's got a first down at the 3-yard line. He gained 7 on the carry, on his 9th carry, and it's 1st and goal Scott City.
Boy, that was a great play. Good blocking up front.
I'll mark this at the 4 here with 1:40 to go third quarter. This is a 5-minute drive for Scott City, trying to tie this game up here late third quarter. McDaniel split wide to the right. Ruelas lining up in the backfield. 10 to snap it. Metzger goes under center. Takes the snap. This is another Harris carry, and he's in! Touchdown, Scott City! J.P. Harris, his first career touchdown on varsity, and we're tied with 1:21 to go third quarter.
Nice block by Ruelas coming out of the backfield right at the point of attack ahead of Harris. And of course the lineman on the left side. Now we need this snap, we need this point right here, Adam.
Yes, this is to break the tie. 5 of 7 on the air is Freddie Signs. The kick is up, and it is perfect. We have a brand new score with 1:21 to go third quarter. It's Scott City 7, Russell 6. The Beavers to kick in 30 seconds. This is Scott City football. Russell 6. Here's the Bianco kickoff. This will be taken at about the 10-yard line by Wyatt Middleton. Across the 15, goes left, 20, 25, hurdles the player, 30, 35. He'll take it across the 40. There's a flag at about the 22-yard line.
Well, we had a safety that time, Adam. We had a safety who stayed back and made the final tackle. But like you said, it's going to be a block in the back or something.
That takes away at least 30 yards of the field there because the ball is taken to the 41. The flag is at about the 22-yard line. That's a huge penalty. That pins Russell deep in their own territory.
Yep. Yeah, we're lucky on that one.
7-6 Scott City leads, 1:11 here in this third quarter. Beavers, or correction, Russell will have it 1st and 10 inside their own 20 and probably about their own 15-yard line officially. Their 4th penalty of the night for 30 yards. This matches the worst field position of the night for Russell when they also started at their own 15 on their second series of the second quarter. They're going to spread it out with 4 receivers, 2 receivers split to both sides. One in the backfield with Andrew Roth, who will drop back to pass, looking left to the under, throws his intended receiver, kind of an out pattern, and Wyatt Middleton, the intended receiver, brings up a 2nd and 10.
Well, the receiver was open, quarterback just underthrew him.
See what Scott City is doing. When they go to that 4 receiver set, they move Gus Hawkins, Tim, out to kind of a defensive back.
I saw that, on that play. They almost scored the touchdown way down here.
Russell will just tighten it up on 2nd and 10 from their own 15. 7-6 Scott City lead, 1:07 to go third quarter. Wishbone tied in, set up. And off left side, this is to Whitmer. You do not want to get him to the outside. He'll take it across the 15, but nicely played by Scott City as Carson Froh drops him for just a gain of about 2 to the 17, sets up a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that was an open field tackle by Froh. Good play. Get him down. Good runner. Now that's why it was such a good tackle.
Russell is 1 of 6 on 3rd downs. They have not converted the 3rd down in this second half, but they've converted a pair of 4th downs. 35 seconds in this third quarter. Scott City up by 1. And they'll toss it right side. This is to Middleton on 3rd down. Scott City, nice open field tackle by Colin McDaniel right at the line of scrimmage. McDaniel has been so good in the open field on tackles this year, and he shows it again.
He has been. We really haven't called his name tonight very much. But, boy, that was a great play. All by himself out there.
And that might be the final play of this third quarter here. We'll see what Russell does. It's a 7-6 game for the Beavers over Russell after 3 quarters. We'll come back for the 4th quarter after this timeout. This is Scott City football.
Deeply rooted in the heart of western Kansas, Buglemore Family Farms is an efficient, team-driven, goal-oriented farming operation dedicated to hard work, moral integrity, community involvement, and environmental sustainability. Our diverse and knowledgeable team utilizes cutting-edge technology to incorporate practices that increase the productivity and profitability of the land. The land we farm is our livelihood and our future.
ProHealth Chiropractic.
Sounds like hamburgers.
Hold on here. Back here at Darner Field in Scott City as we're about set for this 4th quarter. Scott City leading 7-6 over Russell. The Broncos will have 4th and 8 at their own 17 when play resumes. They are lined up in punt formation, but the Scott City needs to get some. Oh, now Welk recovers one of the receivers to the left there. And now they get somebody covered over the right, but here's the punt. It's a left-booted punt, a high kick. Carson Froh, the lone deep returner. He's going to let it go out of bounds. It'll be about their Scott City 44 or 45-yard line.
Well, we rushed the punter that time, and I think that was a good thing. We came very close to, if the punter would have kicked it lower instead of so high, I think we could have blocked it. We were that close to it. That was a good call by the coaches.
They'll mark this right at midfield. It's a 33-yard punt with no return. So Scott City up 7-6. Showed a lot of promise on that opening drive in that third quarter as they will split 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left.
I think we're offsides here.
Well, that
McDaniel.
Yeah, we'll see. The official hasn't called it yet. Now back to passes. Metzger on first down. He fires in the middle of the field, incomplete, as he tried to look for Camden Volgamore about the 38-yard line. He was open momentarily, but maybe a little miscommunication there. 2nd and 10.
Oh, he probably threw that ball roughly 20, 25 yards. I wondered if Volgamore was supposed to get out there at a certain a spot and stop.
It looked like Volgamore maybe went to the left instead of going to the right there.
Yes, that could be the other thing.
Well, big moment for him playing his first varsity football. 2nd and 10 at midfield. 3 receivers set to the right, 1 to the left, and it'll be a quarterback draw up the middle. This is going to be about a 2.5 yard gain for Metzger to the Russell 48-yard line. He's swallowed up there by Roman Hernandez. It'll bring up a 3rd and 9.
I'd like to keep that ball on our offense. We need this 1st and 10. Hey, and if we don't make any yards right here, we'll be punting. There's no way he'll play field position out. We have the lead.
Scott City tonight is 6 of 11 on 3rd downs, facing a 3rd and 9 from the Bronco 49-yard line and a wing T setup play fake. Metzger rolls to his right. He can just tuck it up and run, and he will. 45. He'll get the first down across the 40s. He's tackled out of bounds right at the 38-yard line, and a gain of 11 on the play. Tackle made by Brayton Strobel from his D-end spot, but a good decision by Metzger and a 1st down.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty easy for us up here in the booth to see that. And Metzger hesitated at first, but you just knew it was wide open for him if he wanted to run for it.
It was just trying to be the unselfish player, but I was thinking there when he had that much room, he made a wise decision. Just go for it.
He did. He did.
1st and 10 Beavers at the Russell, 37 up 1. 10:40 to go in the game. Maybe switching things up here. 2 wings set up with the 2 receiver set as well. This is a Harris carry, goes left side, and he gets tackled immediately by Aries Winserling for a gain of 1 to the 37-yard line.
Off tackle with the fullback. Got a yard, or 2, whatever it is, but not much. But main thing is keeps the clock rolling, and we still have control of the football.
2nd down and 9, 37-yard line as we approach 10 minutes to go. McDaniel split wide to the left. Welker split wide to the right. Wing to the right is Carson Froh, tight end right side. 8 to snap it here. Shotgun here for Metzger. Takes his high snap. Now under some pressure, he'll throw it in the middle of the field. Pass is going to be deflected and almost intercepted. Deflected by Whitmer at about the 20-yard line. He had 2 Beaver receivers there, and it brings up another 3rd and long. Metzger now 7 of 10 passing for about 120 yards tonight. Sets up a 3rd and long.
Well, just like before, let's get 9 yards.
Scott City is 7 of 13 on 3rd downs. Stops the clock with 9:50 to go in the game. Actually 101 yards passing. Here's Metzger. All kinds of time. Pass is caught by Welker. He leans forward. He'll be close to a 1st down. He caught it at the 30, had to jump up for it. And he's tackled right at the 28-yard line. I think he may have the 1st down depending on the spot.
I think they'll measure it.
Ooh, let's see here. They will look it over. Does the white hat Jeremy Dietz?
Okay.
Oh, he signals 1st and 10. We'll take it. Scott City, by the way, is 4 of 4 on 3rd downs in this 2nd half.
4 of 4?
Yes.
On 3rd down. That's pretty good.
And
I'll take it.
All of them have been pretty long down in distances to go. 1st and 10 Beavers. Bronco 28 up 1. Left side for Harris. Blast through there. He'll gain about 3 to the 25. On 1st down is an injured Russell Bronco right there at the point of the tackle. That's Whitmer, who's slow to get up.
They're going to take him out for a play.
May have gotten the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, he was a little slow getting up. He's been on it. He's like JP Harris. He's in on every play. If he's not running the football, he's blocking, and then on defense, he's making tackles.
Volgamore's lined up as a wing to the right. Tight end right side is Hawkins. Russell showing blitz with 9 guys. Here's Fro, the right side, turns it up and is hit immediately by Jacob Nye for a gain of 1 to the 24, setting up a 3rd and 8 with 8:40 to go.
Man, they had that one stuffed, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
They were coming out of the woodwork for Furrow. First half, that toss sweep worked pretty good.
Yes, it did. Can Scott City convert another 3rd down here? They have 8 yards to go at the Russell 24, up by 1, 8:18 to go. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun set up for Metzger as Harris to his left with 10 to snap ahead. Takes a high snap, throws it right side, passes knocked down. Good defensive play. That time by White Middleton, intended for Gus Hawkins, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 8.
We're lucky that Russell just knocked that one down, I think.
Yes, they did.
I mean, it looked to me like when I saw him first coming after the ball, I thought, oh my, this is going to be a interception, but he just reached out and swatted it down.
8:07 to go. Scott City tonight has struggled on 4th down, just 1 of 4. They have not attempted a 4th down since the 2nd quarter. They're at the Bronco 24, needing 6 to go. Play fake for Metzger, rolling left. Now under pressure, he's going to tuck it up and he's going to be dropped. No gain on the play. It's a turnover on downs with exactly 8 minutes to go. Another 10-play drive for Scott City and a turnover on downs.
My goodness, Adam. Would we have 2 or 3 of them in the first half?
Yes, 3 of them.
Well, it's part of high school football. You know, it's hard to go above 10 plays and keep your drive alive. A lot of times it's penalties or if it's a turnover. We just couldn't get it.
Russell will line up 4 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. It's an empty backfield from their own 25. Right hash mark. They'll run a little halfback or a screen here left side. This is to Middleton. He'll take it across the 30, 35 across the 40, and he'll be tackled at the 42 for a gain of 17.
Wow, that was a nice play. I don't think, well, you know, we usually see wide receiver screens, but man, they had a bunch of blockers.
They officially give him 18 to the 43-yard line. And 1st and 10 Russell here with 7:40 to go in the game. They're down 1 at 7-6.
I thought it was going to be a lateral and then a pass downfield.
Yeah, I was thinking they have run that this year as well. The Broncos go to a 4-receiver set, moving to the north end zone. Roth looking left side, pass is caught by Middleton, turns it upfield, midfield, and he's taking it all the way to the Scott City 45-yard line where Brady Welker trips him up, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
My goodness, 2 plays in a row. Really outside the box running by their receivers. Quick feet.
And both of those plays have been to Middleton.
Man.
He did not carry the ball in the first half. He has 4 rushes for 8 yards and now 2 receptions for 30 yards. And 2 first downs out of it as well. 6:58 to go, 7-6 Scott City, but the Broncos moving as they go to a wishbone 2 tight end set, and we have movement in the backfield.
Oh, that'll help. Scott City.
Yes, it will. So 1st and 15 at midfield for the Broncos. They will huddle back up with 6:45 to go. But they've had no problem moving the football in their first 2 plays of this drive. They'll line up with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball right at midfield. Roth looking has all kinds of time. Home run ball. This is going to be diving catch. No. A lot of hand fighting between Carson Fro and the intended receiver that time, and Josh Somm, but the pass falls incomplete, setting up a 2nd and 15.
I liked it, Adam. The receiver and the defender were both, like you said, they were hand fighting. They weren't really pushing each other. They were just touching each other. And when the ball came, neither one of them really, pushed each other to the point where it was going to be pass interference. It kind of all stopped. It was a good no call by the officials.
2nd and 15 right at midfield for Russell with 6:28 to go. They have the ball down 7-6. They will split up with 4 receivers, 2 to both sides. One in the backfield, that is Whitmer. Back to passes Roth under pressure. Morellis can't get him. Now Roth will fire it wide over the middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. Did Jackson Cross right at the first down, sticks at the 35, and Scott City dodged a huge bullet there.
That was the quarterback from Russell. Now he was flushed out of the pocket. He's going to his right, and he's got a receiver right in the middle of the field, but he threw it behind him and a little high. That's why the ball wasn't caught. Now the receiver got both hands on the football and probably should have caught the football. He probably went back to quarterback and said, "That's all my fault. You just get it close to me and I'm supposed to catch it."
Ball right at midfield, 3rd and 15 for Russell. Down 7-6 with 6:22 to go. The Broncos 1 of 7 on 3rd down. Rolling to his right and past middle field is picked off by Metzger. Oh, he bobbled and caught it. 30, 35, takes it across the 45, across midfield to the Bronco 49-yard line. Our first turnover of the night comes on a pick with 6:11 to go by the junior safety.
And after he caught it, he about fumbled it. Did you see that?
Yes.
The ball, he caught it, took off running, and then he's juggling the football in front of him with both hands. Oh, but what a nice return.
This is a big series here with 6:11 to go.
Sure is, Adam. That there might, if Scott City can keep the football, keep the clock running. Russell has 3 timeouts still. A lot of game to play.
Tarango will be split wide to the right. Scott City will send 3 to the left. Harris in the backfield with Metzger at the Bronco 49, 6:11 to go. Metzger back to pass on first down. Pump fakes now under duress. He'll throw it left side. This is incomplete for Carson Furrow. It would have been a loss if he would have made the catch. It brings up 2nd and 10.
Well, at least Metzger realized he was probably going to get caught in the backfield, so he threw it towards his safety valve, you would say. So it ended up being okay. We didn't lose 15 yards on the play. Could have.
Yes. At the midway point of this 4th quarter with 6:04, 2nd and 10 for Scott City at the Bronco 49 up 1. McDaniel will be split to the right. Wing T set up to the right. Tight end left side, 10 to snap it. Metzger will go under center now of Lewis with 9 to snap it. He'll hand it off on 2nd down. This looked bad from the beginning. Harris loses 3 yards back to his own 48.
Wow.
Jacob Nye leading the charge.
Well, I thought if Scott City's going to throw the football, they're going to have Metzger's going to be under great duress. But if we're going to run the football, it looked like they had 9 guys, like 8, 9 guys right at the line of scrimmage. It's difficult for the offensive line to pick that up. Who are you going to block? And it's hard. That's why my key to the game was offensive line.
Scott City 8 of 14 on 3rd downs tonight, facing a 3rd and 12 at their own 49 here with 5:20 to go. High snap from Metzger. He'll throw it down the seam for Furrow. He'll almost make the catch, and then it was almost intercepted inside the Russell 30, and it's the 3 and out for Scott City.
He had both ends on the football. Should have caught it.
Oh, just almost a tough catch there.
Yeah.
This will be the first time tonight that Scott City will punt the football.
Okay. Since it's the first time, Russell going to rush us.
We'll see.
Look at this. They got a lot of guys at the line of scrimmage.
They have 9 guys right on the line. Scott City punting from their own 49. Welker to take the punt. Ooh, they almost got in the neutral zone. A high snap, but plenty of time to boot this one away. A high kick, a spiraling kick, and it's going to drop inside the 25 and be touched right there. It touched a Scott City player first, and then it touched a Bronco player, and then Scott City fell on it. That's why it'll be Russell football with 5:09 to go.
I thought the Russell player avoided the football. I think the officials thought so too.
That was a good call there.
It was.
More than the student section just booing, but it was the right call. It touched the Scott City player first. Just a 26-yard punt. They're disappointed, I guess.
Yeah.
They're fans. They're trying to get into it.
Well, I think they thought that kid touched the ball, but no way.
Russell starts at their own 25 where they started their last series. They tighten it up with a 2 tight end wishbone set. Handoff goes right side to Middleton. He gets brought down right away by J.P. Harris. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Harris, did he lose his shoe? Oh, I thought he lost something out there.
May have lost about a half a yard.
It was Russell that lost the shoe. He had to
Middleton.
Middleton's shoe. That's what he was doing. I saw him hold something up. J.P. Harris.
2nd and about 10.5 for Russell. They will go to a forward receiver set as Jackson Cross enters the game. 7-6 Beaver lead with 4:38 to go.
What a game.
Back to pass. Looking left. Pass is going to be caught, and it's going to be by Cross. He's going to have the first down across the 35 to near the 40-yard line. Tackle made by Dylan Metzgers. Cross steps in and makes the catch for his first reception of the night.
You got a nice little play going on that, Adam. They've got 2 receivers, one a little deeper than the one who actually catches the football. And the one who's on down there, in some way, it's kind of a pick play, you know.
We're approaching 4 minutes to go. 1st and 10, Russell at their own 40-yard line. Down 1. Shotgun setup. Here's Roth back to pass. Under pressure. Pass is going to be high and incomplete. Trying to get it to Wyatt Middleton about the 49-yard line. That'll set up 2nd and 10 with the clock stopped at 3:59 to go.
Oh, and Scott City we are blitzing linebackers. We are trying to get pressure on that quarterback, but he's done a good job of avoiding that. If he has somebody come, he gets out of the pocket, gets his ball out of there quick. Scott City's doing their best to get some pressure on him.
2nd and 10. Broncos just inside their own 40. 3:59 to go. This is the 4th play of the drive. 4 receivers had a high snap, but plenty of time for Roth. Fires in the middle. Pass is caught for a first down to the Scott City 46-yard line. About a 14-yard pass play to Psalm.
Jiminy Christmas. 3:54 to go here in the ball game, man.
You know Russell's going to burn as much time as they can.
Well, I don't know. What kind of field goal kicker they got? I haven't paid any attention.
Well, it was Charles Krug who got knocked out. He has a 2 or 3 PATs.
That's right. So they ain't going for no field goal probably.
1st and 10 the Beaver 46 for Russell. Roth pass is caught by Middleton. He'll take it. Fumbled the football late, but he fell on it right at the 43-yard line.
Wow.
And it's just a gain of 3, 2nd and 7, but that clock continues to tick with 3:20 to go.
Man, Scott City needs another big play here. Turnover. Get the quarterback in the backfield. Man, they're taking a long time on this, deciding what they're going to do.
They do have all 3 timeouts as we approach 3 minutes to go. 2nd and 7.
Down to not 8 seconds. Get the play off.
Confusion for Russell. They're going to have to burn a timeout. That's big. Stops the clock with 2:50 to go as they had some confusion in the huddle. 7-6 Scott City hanging on. It's 2nd and 7 for Russell from the Beaver 43 when we come back. This is Scott City football.
Chiropractic Wellness Centers of Southwest Kansas focuses on overall health for the entire body. Dr. James Yeager strives for the best possible health for his patients the natural way. Whether you're looking for back pain relief through manual or computerized adjustments or through therapy, to lose a few pounds, a healthier water alternative, or an aqua massage, come see Dr. Yeager and his trusted staff in Scott City or Garden City. To set up an appointment, call the offices or visit the website at prohealthks.com for more information.
Here's Roth back to pass, looking left for Middleton, and it's going to be too far in front of the intended receiver, Wyatt Middleton. Carson Farrow on the coverage, sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, that was a decoy. That was that 4 guys out there wide to the right. Well, they did that earlier in the game, you know, and went for a big Big run, but this time they come to the left. They have thrown this fly pattern over here several times, and they're long on it every time. Let's hope that continues if you're a Scott City fan.
2:45 to go. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. The Beavers with a 1-point lead. Scott City student section getting into it here. Russell tighten it up with, or no, they'll run wing to the right, pistol setup, back to pass. All kinds of time. Now Roth, the run to his left, he'll run it. He's got the first down across the 35. He'll run out of bounds at the 31-yard line, a gain of 12.
That was a smart play by that quarterback. He saw that open up to the left.
And it's to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 Russell, and more importantly, the clock stops. That's just their second third down conversion of the night. They're now 2 of 9. This is an opportunity the Beaver defense needs to get a turnover here. Up only 1 with 2:38 to go. Time running out in this game. 2 tight end set. Wishbone formation. Under center goes Andrew Roth. On 1st and 10, he'll take the pass now, roll to his right, and he'll throw it up for grabs. He's got a man wide open. He'll make the catch. Touchdown, Russell. Wide open was Josh Somm, and it's 12-7 Russell with 2:30 to go.
Wow. It was kind of that naked bootleg thing, but then he looked back downfield way to his left and deep and just threw a nice soft lob. That's that big kid, isn't it? The 6'3". And here's Carson Farrow at, what, 5'8"? And this kid he's trying to guard is 6'3".
They will go for 2 to try to get the points back here. They'll run 4 receivers to the right at the 3 and 1 to the left. Empty backfield.
They're going to the right with that pass.
Oh, absolutely. And they fumbled it, but picked it up by Roth, and he'll be stopped short. That's huge. It remains a 5-point game. Scott City needs a touchdown to win with 2 timeouts and 2:30 to go. 12-7 Russell. This is Beaver football.
Shopping for paint, lumber, Chan.
Scott City Eye Center has been a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Scott City community since 1999. Our experienced eye doctors offer comprehensive vision examinations at our Scott City optometry office and specialize in the diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. We use advanced diagnostic technology and are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in the Scott City community through enhanced vision. Give yourself the gift of clear vision. Schedule an appointment with Joshua J. Gooden, OD, today. Scott City Eye Center has been a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Scott City community since 1999. Our experienced eye doctors offer comprehensive vision examinations at our Scott City optometry office and specialize in the diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. We use advanced diagnostic technology and are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in the Scott City community through enhanced vision. Give yourself the gift of clear vision. Schedule an appointment with Joshua J. Gooden, OD, today.
Good kickoff return.
Well, that would be a good start. Well, we have had some. The last kickoff, didn't we have a good run back? We got clear back to the 40, 35, 40, something.
I'd just soon just take it all the way.
Well, I would too.
Evan Fry, Carson Fro deep to return for Scott City. Here's the Jace Pierman kick. Beavers are down 5 with 2:30 to go. The boot is a short kick, and it's going to be, bumbled in, fall on it, and Scott City just barely gets on it at the 27-yard line. It took a nasty bounce in front of Avery Knoll.
Oh, that about got away from him. Ball was probably going to go out of bounds anyway.
Well,
probably should have let it.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
I know. I was hoping.
Yeah, it could have been
disaster though if it hadn't.
Yeah. So Scott City down 5. They need a touchdown. It's touchdown or bust here on this drive. Metzger. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Back to pass on first down, swings it out left. Too high for Welker and incomplete. He had it set up nicely, but the pass sailed a little too high, 2nd and 10.
Well, it's like maybe Metzger was a little excited. We're in that 2-minute drill thing. We'll see how we do.
Metzger tonight is 8 of about 14 passing. Here, 3, 110 yards. 2nd and 10. Welker in motion in the two-wing set. Play fake for Metzger. Out the flat to Carson Fro. Oh, he cannot make the catch as the pass is a little high for him. And it's 3rd and 10.
Well, it's a good idea, but the ball was just thrown too far. You had Fro out there. He had a step on the guy. He's going towards the sideline, but if he'd have caught that, he could have cut upfield for 10, 15 yards.
2:21 to go, 12-7 Russell, 3rd and 10, Beavers at their own 27. Shotgun from Metzger, high snap this time, but reels it in. Now to Welker, and it's caught across the 30, and he steps out of bounds to the 34-yard line. He'll be about 3 yards shy of the first down, and it'll bring up a 4th down and a 3 coming up with 2:13 to go.
Oh, absolutely. We got to go for this. There's just no way, Adam.
Correct.
If we don't get it, we're putting Russell in great field position, but we got to have the 1st and 10. We might never touch the ball again.
12-7 Russell lead. The Beavers tonight just 1 of 5 on 4th down. Metzger takes the shotgun snap, looking right now under pressure, and he is down at the 25-yard line with 2:07 to go. And Scott City, with 2 timeouts left, is close to being upset in this game.
Well, we have 2 timeouts. Russell will burn as much clock as possible, and they get 40 seconds to run off, once after the play is over. Not this one here, but after the next play.
Russell at the Scott City 26 with 2:07 to go. Up 5. Handoff left side to Whitmer. He'll bounce it out, cuts it up across the 20, breaks through a tackle and almost to the first down, and 2 minutes to go. And this is tough territory here for Scott City. 12-7 your score.
Wow. To have a chance at this one, we needed to stop that play. We got to stop this one for sure. We can't let them have the 1st and 10. And see, they're going to burn every bit of clock on that. Coach has just told the quarterback, you let it go down to 2 before you snap the ball. And then you'll probably see Scott City maybe call a timeout.
1:25 to go.
If they get a 1st and 10, game's over.
Wishbone set, handoff to Middleton, right side, cuts it back up. He dives forward. He's got the first down at the 15.
Oh, flag.
Oh, late flag comes out. But that almost is not a good thing because that can burn more time off the clock. You have to take the penalty, but Russell can still burn more time off the clock.
Now, will they start the clock right after this?
I believe they do because it was a running play.
Last week they did, or 2 weeks ago, we were on the receiving end of that.
Nope, it's not a running clock.
Okay, good.
Break for the Scott City Beavers.
Sure is. Now it's 2nd and 11. And we haven't used a timeout yet.
Russell up 12-7 here with 1:16 to go in the game. And now we have a timeout on the field taken by Russell. We'll take it as well with 76 seconds to go. Russell leads at 12-7. This is Beaver football.
Talk with exception.
Women at every stage of life want a healthcare experience uniquely theirs, where excellence meets elegance and healthcare is personalized just for you. Scott County Hospital and Scott City Clinics, skilled physicians and nurses will help your family prepare for the birth of your baby. The private, comfortable, secure rooms for labor, delivery, and postpartum care include jacuzzi tubs for pain management during labor. Call Scott City Clinic to set an appointment today. We put our heart in healthcare.
Scott County Hospital is a highly trained team of motivated and compassionate professionals serving the needs of their community. Dr. Matthew Burns is a general surgeon whose specialty is caring for all patients with elective and emergency surgeries. Why travel for hours when you can...
Winnings. 2nd and 11 for Russell at the Scott City 27. They'll hand it off to Whitmer up the middle, across the 25, and leans forward to the 20-yard line. Scott City burns a timeout with 1:10 to go. They're down to 1 after a 6-yard run or 7-yard run for Whitmer.
So if we stop Russell on this play and they don't get a 1st and 10, we'll call the timeout. And 4th down will decide what's going to happen.
They'll actually give Whitmer just 5 yards. So Scott City burns 1 timeout, 1-10 to go. Yeah, you're right.
Well, there's a scenario here that we're going to get the ball back. That's what we've got to hope for.
Yeah. I mean, you look back at this game long range, Tim, you go back to the first half when Scott City had ample opportunities to score in the Russell red zone and misfired on every one of them, just cannot compare to 4th down.
Yep.
And 1 of 6 on 4th downs tonight.
Yeah, 10 play drives where we had the ball for a long time.
This is gut check time here for the Beavers. Russell just 2 of 9 on 3rd downs. A 3rd down and about 6 from the 23-yard line. Make that 3rd and 7 from the 23. Whitmer, the carry left side. He's got the 1st down to the 15-yard line. That's going to do it here.
Yeah. They can run the clock out now.
Their last 2 3rd downs they convert. And Russell's going to come out of here with a, well, not yet. It's not official. They're going to look it over here, and the official signals 1st down. The Russell Broncos are going to come out of here with a huge, huge victory. And Jim Turner's going to burn his final timeout here with 1:04 to go. We'll take a final break as well. This is Beaver football.
Miller Veterinary Clinic in Scott City loves to take care of your larger, small.
Scott County Hospital is a highly trained team of motivated and compassionate professionals serving the needs of their community. Dr. Matthew Burns is a general surgeon whose specialty is caring for all patients with elective and emergency surgeries. Why travel for hours when you can be seen right here in Western Kansas? Dr. Burns is specially trained in colonoscopy, gallbladder, and laparoscopic surgeries, hernia repair, wound care, and much more. Scott County Hospital. We put our heart in healthcare.
Can kneel it down on it as Scott City has no more timeouts. Here with 1:04 to go, 2 kneel downs will do it here, and Russell's going to get to 3-2 on the year. This is going to be a heartbreaking loss for Scott City here on homecoming. And it's off to Smoky Valley next week. Beavers shorthanded big time tonight. They may get one of those players back in the remainder of the year, but this is going to be a tough one to swallow. Russell, this is a very senior heavy team. They played a lot of football over the years, has this Bronco group, and they're going to come out of here with a big win. They'll kneel it down one more time, and that is going to be it. Russell comes into Scott City and stuns the Beavers here tonight on homecoming. Scott City now falls to 3-2 on the year. Russell improves to 3-2. It's Russell 12, Scott City 7. Post-game show to begin after this timeout. This is Beaver football.
When you want plain talk with exceptional results, count on
Exceptional service in real estate. Put Stephanie Shapland at Shapland Real Estate to work for you. Property homework is what we do best at Shapland Real Estate. We put forth every effort to get results that move you. Our expertise in buying and selling residential, commercial, and agriculture property is built on the tradition of trust and thoroughness that you deserve. Shapland Real Estate takes pride in our community and in cheering on our students in all that they do. Give Shapland Real Estate a call or visit our website today